Kel again, and we are back in the kitchen. And I'm a little tired today. Went to Louisiana for Thanksgiving last week and had the best time ever. We made all the best, wonderful Thanksgiving food. I am still recovering. I'm super stuffed, but it was worth it. So this week we're going to try to recover from our Thanksgiving feast with a little bit lighter of a dish. I'm making my salmon dish today, and I'm just gonna walk you through the sauce. So it really is all about the sauce. So I've made this dish before, and it's super easy. All you need is just a nice piece of salmon. You can get your sockeye wild-caught salmon. That's supposed to be a little bit of a cleaner fish. Today I'm using actually an Atlantic salmon that I got from my local store, just because I like the taste of it better. It's a little bit more fattier, and it's gonna have a little bit more richer of a taste. So we're going to make a sauce that we're gonna put over the salmon, and we're just gonna put it in the oven. We're also going, I don't know what you're gonna do, but I'm going to also bake some sweet potatoes today, and then I have some mustard greens that I brought back from Louisiana, fresh mustard greens from Louisiana, so good, that I'm just gonna saute on the stove, and that's gonna be our side dish for the meal tonight. So if you want to know what sauce I make and put over my salmon and how to make it, stick with me and I'll be right back to walk you through. So the first thing you want to do with any piece of salmon is to just check and make sure that you don't have any bones in there. A lot of the fishmongers at the different grocery stores are more than happy to debone your fish for you before you leave, and also take off the scales. So be sure to ask your fishmonger if he will do that for you, and a lot of times they'll do that at no extra charge, and it will save you a ton of time in the kitchen. So after we've figured out the bone situation with our fish, we're going to go ahead and lightly salt our salmon. I like to salt the salmon before we put the sauce on top, just to ensure that the fish is well seasoned. After we've added salt to the fish, and go lightly on this, guys, because in the sauce we will be adding more salt, we're going to go ahead and press in 4 cloves of garlic. As I mentioned earlier in the video, I'm feeling a little tired today, so I pulled out the garlic press to help me out. After our garlic, we're going to add some more salt. Again, salt to your taste. To the salt, some dried parsley flakes, and then we're going to add some olive oil. We're going to add a little bit of olive oil here, and then from the olive oil, some fresh lemon juice of 1 lemon. Then we're going to squirt in a good dollop of Dijon mustard, and we're going to whisk. We're going to whisk and take a look at our consistency, and if it's a little too thick, we're going to add in a little bit more olive oil. Once we have everything to the right consistency that we like, we're going to brush this sauce all over our salmon, and then we're going to put it in the oven. You're going to bake your salmon at 400 degrees for about 20 minutes or so. Just keep an eye on it. I like to bake my salmon just until it's just done, and not too long, because it tends to be a little bit tough if you leave it in the oven. All right, well, that is the sauce for our salmon dish. As I mentioned, we're going to be eating baked sweet potatoes and fresh mustard greens with our salmon tonight. So feel free to pick a side dish that's super easy for you. Mashed potatoes would be great. Baked sweet potatoes are super easy. Just throw those in the oven, and the oven does the work for you. Or some other type of green vegetable, so some sauteed kale, some collard greens, or you could even do roasted broccoli and cauliflower. That would be a great side dish to go with this. So if you make this dish, please don't forget to tag me on your photo or your video. And if you want to continue seeing more videos like this from me, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I thank you so much for tuning in today, and you guys take care until next time. Bye-bye.